My idea about this play, it starts with a beautiful line. I have tricks in my pocket and I have things up my sleeve, but I'm the opposite of a stage magician. So rather than giving you illusion, I give you the truth in the disguise of illusion. And I was thinking, well, this is his trick, is to show you the memory of his life. But the funny thing about memory is it has a way of taking you as opposed to you actively making it, so that you might go back to remember a particular time and place, but you might bump into things there, emotional things that you hadn't counted on. And we wanted to create a space where that the force of what you're remembering could act upon you, take you to different places. So Tom, I think, thinks that he can control this narration, but his memory has an appetite. It wants him to recognize a moment in his life where he made a decision. And that decision shaped not only his life, but the life of his mother and his sister. And so as we were conceiving the piece, I wanted the world to be unreliable in some ways, and perhaps to be able to have an emotional value that worked on Tom. And I think that's the important thing about set design and lighting design and sound design, is that those are actors too, and their responsibility is to help the actors create an impression that moves people in a visceral way, and then they help with that current. So they're eliciting with you, they're putting you in a state of mind that is opening, because you can, oh, that's a beautiful, that gasp of a beautiful opening image, even before the actors said their first word, is now in the space. And that makes that space exciting. This is a craft that you practice towards something, there's a wonderful designer who works here quite a bit who said once, we're one of the last places where you get to practice empathy, and we get to be people who help the audience work that muscle, like work a muscle of empathy, which is, there's very few places left in the world where you can go and exercise your feelings, empathetic feelings towards characters or stories. And we provide that for people, and I want to get really good at that, because I feel like down the road, at some point, and you never know when it's going to be, it could be the Glass Menagerie, it could be, a project that I do in the future, but I feel like at some point we have the ability to change lives by telling a good story, or even making a phenomenally truthful moment. Because he says, I've gone everywhere in the world trying to find a way to blow your candles out, and they just won't go out. Because of course he leaves them in the dark at night. And yeah, that's magic to me.